Before this episode starts, I just want to say that there is some audio hum towards the end of the episode. I have a faulty wire somewhere, so I'm going to try and figure out which one it is, and hopefully we'll be okay next episode. But enjoy this conversation with Lauren. This was a really good episode. I really enjoyed it, and hope you like it. I wish I got a smaller coffee. Shit.
Why?
It's just a lot of liquid.
Oh, gonna be peeing.
Yeah. And I pee a lot as it is.
Oh my god, me too.
What is that about?
I don't know. I think it's an age thing. So how old are you now?
29.
Yeah, that's it, yeah. Yeah. That's when it comes to you.
What are we going to be like when we're like 40?
Just pissing in ourselves all the
Just
time.
constantly
Yeah, we're
pissing.
gonna have to wear little like pads or something, I think.
Yeah, nappies.
Oh, nappies. Well, could be worse, really.
Could be worse. Maybe
you're all
Pampers.
contained, aren't you? Yeah.
Yeah, and maybe Pampers will sponsor this podcast.
Oh, Jill, that'd be pretty good going.
Yeah. Or it wouldn't be Pampers because that's babies, isn't it? It would be like
That'd be
10.
the adult version. 10.
Yeah.
Oh.
Slay.
So it would be easier, to be honest.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind peeing myself.
I wouldn't mind peeing myself. Could you move the microphone like 2 inches closer to you?
Oh.
That
That
was like 5 inches. Yeah, that's fine.
Hello.
Okay, great. I meant to say something, aren't I, to start this off? You guys, welcome back to the pod. I hate doing intros. I hate it.
I just won't look at you, okay? I'm just not here.
Welcome to Armchair Artist. I'm Oliver Kirkham. Today, I'm joined by a multidisciplinary artist and Breakthrough Artist Fellow of the Artist Future Fund. Her work on ecology, entanglement, her work on ecology, entanglement and impermanence has been shown at the Copeland Gallery and Art Yard Studio in London and Photo Gallery in Cardiff, amongst others. Welcome to the podcast, Lauren Pitson.
Oh, I got a clap and everything. Hello.
I wonder if I wish I had like a soundboard.
Oh, do you know what? That would be pretty good, actually.
Yeah, I could do like applause.
Oh, I'd love an applause. But that was pretty good, to be honest.
That
was a warm
thanks.
welcome.
Yeah, well that's
what we were going for.
here on the podcast, that's what we aim to do.
Oh,
So
lovely.
yeah. So you're an artist. How is that for you?
Oof. Oh, it's a loaded question, that.
I think it's really funny in podcasts when people ask really like open-ended questions.
Yeah, I would struggle with that, honestly.
And what's that like?
Oh, what's that like?
Yeah.
Oh,
How do you feel about that?
I don't know. How do you feel about it?
I really like your work.
Oh, thank you.
So we met at uni, doing a master's in fine art. Well, I was in fine art, you were in photography.
I was, yes.
So your background is photography.
Yeah.
Which is quite fascinating, because like looking at your work now, it's almost quite sculptural, quite installational. And I guess that's what you would call fine art photography? Is that such a thing?
I don't know. Where would you... I find it hard to put myself into a category, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know, where do I fit? If I didn't start in fine art, can I become a fine artist?
Oh my god, yeah.
Would you allow me in?
Yeah,
Oh,
anybody can be a fan. The whole point of this podcast is like armchair artists. So like, you can have an opinion about art. You know, you can just be whoever and sit in your armchair and critique something or make something. Or, you know, it's not about like all the gatekeeping kind of aspects, particularly about contemporary art, but historically about fine art. And trying to break those down and just say to people like, art shouldn't be this big thing.
Yeah.
It should be a lot more accessible. But I don't know, if I had to like put you into a box, I'd probably say you're more of an artist.
Oh, just artist.
Yeah.
I'll say, yeah, let's go for that.
so.
Do you quite like that?
Yeah.
Let's do that.
Yeah. So you have a show on at the moment.
I do, yes. in Studio Griffith, which is in Swansea College of Art. And it's called I Peel Into Other Vessels. And I Peel Into Other Vessels, yeah.
That's a good title.
Oh, thank you. I find titling things so difficult.
It's the worst.
It's the worst thing. Can we just do an untitled and be done with it?
One of my favourite artists is called Felix Gonzalez Torres, and all he did was do like untitled brackets something, you know, whatever, just a basic description of the thing or like a metaphor. But it just works so well, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
That format.
Yeah, because otherwise you're putting something to it. You're forcing people to think of it in a different way, I guess, which brings other conversations. But at the same time, I can't. It's so hard.
It is really hard. Titles definitely have that function of guiding the viewer into thinking a certain way.
Yeah.
Or having like a narrative thread on a piece of artwork, yeah, trying to like nail that down and get it right.
And then, do you even know if you've got it right? I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, it's there now, isn't it? I can't change it.
Yeah, it's there. Yeah. Wait, let me try and pick up my train of thought. So you have a show. It definitely has more of a fine art feel, or contemporary art feel. How did you come up with the title of the show? Is that the project? Like the name of the project?
Yeah, that's the name of the project. I did have a few conversations about possibly like using a different name. Okay. But I felt like it hasn't really had an opportunity to be shown as it is and with the title of the actual project. So I thought, we'll use that, you know. But yeah, I made that I've been working on this project for about 3 years now, I think.
I was going to say, it's been quite a long...
It's a very long time.
Yeah.
I think another question I was asked by a few people who visited the exhibition is, what are you going to do next? Or like, what's next? And I'm just thinking, I'm quite enjoying this now. I feel like I've only just got into it.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, but then... I guess, where does it go? Do I continue using the bacterial cellulose, or do I move it into... Can I use it for a different project? I don't know. There's a lot of questions.
I think that's when you know that your practice is onto something, is when you have more questions than answers.
Yeah.
And I think that shows kind of the strength of the work, is the fact that you definitely could take it in other directions. Can you describe what bacterial cellulose is?
Yes. So bacterial cellulose is, or it can be called like SCOBY, symbiotic culture of bacteria and yeast. And it's essentially a colony of bacteria used in the fermentation of kombucha.
Yeah, okay.
So it's like sweetens the tea. But it kind of starts as like a pellicle, so like a gelatinous disc, often referred to as the mother. And you can put that inside, tea, or I've noticed from experiments I can throw it into almost any liquid, and it starts to reproduce or create layers, or give birth essentially. So it has a constant reproductive cycle from what I've noticed with my experiments anyway. But yeah, that's essentially what it is. It's just got loads of different uses as well. It's so versatile. They use it in like medical, just things in medical and dentistry. Yeah.
Dentistry?
Yeah, very strange. I don't know exactly what they use it for. It's used in textiles as well to make a lot of like sustainable like packaging.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
I read an article about sustainable leather, and I think it was fungi that they were using to make that, whereas this is slightly different. This is like a yeast?
Yeah.
Or is it like its own thing?
I honestly, I don't even really know all about it, because I'm somebody who I just like to get in there and have a good go.
Yeah,
I I'm quite chaotic with the way that I make things. I just sit down and just have a play.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, you can make a leather out of the bacterial cellulose as well. If you take it out of its like fermentation and leave it to dry, most of the time it creates this like bio leather.
Wow.
Yeah, it's really interesting. It's got different ways of this final product all the time, so...
Damn. That's really... But is it stable, though, as a material?
In what way?
As in, like, you know, I could get the cotton shirt that I'm wearing wet, and then it would just dry and it would be the same. Whereas if you were wearing a SCOBY jacket and it rained, would it, like, turn to mush or, like...
Yeah,
it would.
Yeah, it would. Well, it would like, you can rehydrate it. So when I've been rehydrating things in the gallery, they become, well, they just kind of decay and deteriorate, and then if you rehydrate them again, they go back to their gelatinous self.
Ooh.
So they go through this kind of state of being a zombie state to being alive again.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can play with that as far as you want to, really. And that's something I'm having to go with tomorrow, because I have an artist talk.
Oh, I saw that, yeah.
Yeah, to like close out the show. I thought, it would be nice to just have a casual little chat.
Yeah.
Because I will be de-installing tomorrow as well, so
Yeah.
I can start fiddling with stuff and having a play, and just seeing how things dry over the course of a few hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, just have an experiment.
That's great. That's really exciting. I was going to ask you a question, now I can't remember it. This is going to be a running theme in my podcast, I think. It's like just me forgetting stuff on the spot.
Oh, that's great, because I forget things all the time.
Again, what is that? Like, where does that come from?
Age.
It's just all age.
It's just all age. I think it's best to just blame the age.
It's just like a constant downhill, slow decline.
Yeah. Like the body. There's so much. Oh my gosh.
Wow. Quite a good segue into like themes of life, death, rebirth, regeneration, in terms of the material and how it comes into being. I wonder if is that like a conscious theme in the work? Because that's just me kind of reading it kind of as it is, but like if we were to delve into like more of the like conceptual like underpinnings of it.
Yeah, I would say so. So I think originally the project started as I was working on a project with a good friend of mine, an artist, Dan Westbury, and he introduced me to, ecology and fungi and mycelium, and fungi being like natural decomposers. Yeah. From that, I started being more aware of things that had died around me, essentially, and I then started to collect things. Yeah. A lot, kind of like you like to collect and reconstruct things a lot, don't you?
Yeah,
with your practice.
A big part of my practice, kind of a few years ago.
Yeah, there's something I like to really do as well. And with that, then I kind of dipped into working with biomaterials and working with fungi as well, with making paper and different things like that. And then I found the bacterial cellulose and read a little bit about it, and obviously because it creates so many different layers and it's able to reproduce, and the work itself was kind of following or looking at something a concept by Timothy Morton called the mesh. And it's essentially where, well, he says that all human and non-human beings or life are intertwined in an ecological entanglement. So I kind of like that idea. I thought it was quite a comforting thought to go with the fact that I'm, taking photos of things that are dead and decaying, and then using the bacterial cellulose and, because I print onto it, embedding these images of like specimens undergoing stages of decay on an organism that has a constant reproductive cycle. It kind of has a comment on the idea of all beings kind of sustaining each other and replenishing each other. Yeah. So I quite like that. But now I've noticed that it's moved a little bit further into more my personal experience rather than encounters I've had with death, whether it be like animals and insects and things like that. It's more, I guess, my own experiences or family experiences.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Yeah.
Do you want to elaborate, or you don't have to?
Oh. I guess Well, my father has an extensive collection of his medical documents and photographs.
Ooh.
Yeah, because he sustained an injury to his back and had to go through like multiple operations, like 6 operations. So that's something that's been quite prevalent in, that we've had to deal with. But not just my father, like a lot of my family. It's this kind of like, trauma in a sense of bodily trauma.
Yes, I know all about bodily
Yeah.
trauma.
Yeah, so it's just focusing on that a little bit and things that I wouldn't have necessarily been aware of before.
Oh, interesting.
But I don't know where it really started, honestly.
It just kind of
happened.
Yeah, I think there's definitely moments in art making where the process brings up things that maybe you weren't aware of, but you're almost it's so intertwined, you're almost not aware of being aware.
Yeah, exactly.
And so it just sort of is. But I find what your dad's, because I think there's one print in the show that is maybe your dad's X-rays or one of your dad's X-rays. Yeah. And I remember seeing it and I remember thinking like, oh, because that's, I've had sort of many operations on my back, broken vertebrae, whatever. So I kind of I get that vantage point of bodily trauma and how that impacts the family and recovery. And yeah, I do find it very interesting. Especially about I think I'm talking too much now, but the nature of the print, the image, and then the material itself, and that relationship. Yes,
and also I think something that I didn't really think about until recently is the fact that obviously these are MRI scans or CT scans, and it's this mechanical kind of intervention which I use in a similar vein while printing onto the work. So you've got so it's kind of similar, but it's a lot of his innards are dotted around the exhibition at the moment. They're kind of stuffed into things. I don't know if you saw the hanging piece, the pods.
That wasn't the washing line of prints, was it?
No, it was the other thing that was hanging, and it had 2 pieces connected to each other. But inside of that are images of his large intestine, and I've got so much. Bless him. He's just been exposed now to art.
That's so interesting. His body's become art, but not in the classical sense where he's been drawn, semi-nude or whatever.
Oh God!
It's kind of this. That's really interesting. He's really gone through it then.
Oh yeah, I mean, my mum has as well. She's had so many different surgeries, and I think when I was making the work, I'm not really thinking about these things, but I start, you would just mention, I just start making things, and then they are referring to, for example, I've got these pieces called the polyps, and I just created them and then titled them polyps. And my mum, I'd had a conversation with my mum, and she was like, "Oh yes, I've had multiple polyps removed." And I was like, "Oh, that's the strange quinky dink that." But it's really odd that I was doing things subconsciously without even being aware that they were in reference to other things, or maybe not intentionally in reference.
That's very spooky. That's It's nice though that your art is kind of fostering a bit of connection between you and your parents, in the sense that you're discovering more about them, about their past. I think that's quite nice. That's a testament to what art can do, I think.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Wow. I think it's What do I think? I hope that you do more kind of sculptural things with the prints and the material, and I guess build, like, getting off of the wall and more into space.
Yeah.
Is something that could be quite interesting.
I'm definitely preferring that way of making, because coming from a photography background, that's, well, and everything I used to make was all digital, and you know, I'd still create, I guess, like foreign bodies and things, but it would all be on the computer, and I've fully just transitioned to this now. I'm just making a mess in my office and at home. Oh, it stinks. It is awful. It smells like, it does smell like pee.
Wow.
Yeah.
Damn.
It's great. Bodily fluids and all that, you know.
Yeah, gosh. I visited a gallery recently, and they had a really good art bookshop, and so I was sort of leafing through, and I saw a book that was like The Body in Contemporary Art. Mm-hmm. It looks so good.
Oh yeah.
And it makes me think of, like, the thing with, like, Dad's intestines, and like, there's definitely something cool about seeing ourselves as a human, but like in other presentations of a human body.
Yeah.
You know, whether that's like, I don't know, intestines as prints, or ceramics, you know, or kind of, you know, anything like that. I think it's very interesting. So do you work from home then?
I do now, because after the fellowship ended, I had to move all my stuff from the studio.
Did you visit a lot of stuff?
Oh gosh, yeah. It was because I have to grow the bacterial cellulose in these large containers.
Oh, yeah.
That was a nightmare. That thing, it was like, what, 20 by 70 centimetres full of liquid, and pulling it across the street. Oh my goodness.
Shit.
I know. Well, you don't want to lose any of that liquid. That is good soup. You can use that. Could
you not have, like, siphoned it out and, like...
I mean, I could have, Ollie, but, you know, I like to make things quite difficult for myself.
Yeah, sometimes that's just the way it goes, isn't it?
Where's the fun in that?
Yeah. You like a challenge.
I do like a challenge. I got a challenge tomorrow because I have to empty that pool.
Oh, yeah, that's massive.
Crikey. I didn't really think about it. I'm going to have to think about it tomorrow, but that's tomorrow's job.
You need like a soup ladle or something.
A soup ladle?
Do you know what I mean?
I would be there for about 10 years.
Or something, if you want to keep the liquid, I don't know.
I guess if we all took a soup ladle, we could, it would, probably take an hour.
Yeah, that's alright.
Yeah, it's a community thing.
Yeah. That, what do they call that? Like, social art or whatever, like, there's a name for that kind of art. Yeah. Like, bringing the community together.
Fantastic, might just do that then.
Just do that.
I have to bring the ladle, so, yeah.
So the Fellowship. Mm-hmm. Fellowship of the Ring.
The Fellowship of the Ring, yeah. Yeah.
So, Freelands, what's it called? Freelands Found for Artist. I'm just saying words now. Artist Future Fund.
That's the one,
is the body that awarded you money to make work for the show that's on now, that finishes tomorrow.
Yes.
How did that come about?
I think I just finished my masters.
Yeah.
Didn't really know. Well, it's that. Oh.
Yeah.
What do I do now?
Yeah.
And then the opportunity came up because I noticed that it was promoted on the uni Instagram. Mm. But I'm somebody, I don't really apply for anything because I'm like, I'm not gonna get that. But
it is tough.
It is hard. But I got it. I was so excited because that was something I really wanted. It meant I had a large studio space in the uni, and I got access to talking to everybody there, which I think is great because once you leave university, you don't really have that like support system or people close to talk about work. I found that I was mainly just talking to my family about it, and there's only a certain amount they.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you need like lots of conversations with different people, I think, to like get different perspectives.
Exactly.
And yeah, there's a lot to be said about like stepping into the real world, quotation marks. And yeah, I think it's a big thing for young artists because they don't have the fat reserves, like the support network, the contacts, the studio space.
Yeah, exactly.
Because all of that stuff is it takes years to build up. And it's like economically it's tough out there, like everything's so expensive. And yeah, paying rent comes first.
Oh god, yeah.
Yeah. I paid mine recently, and I'm like, well, I'm poor.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
There I go, back to the day job.
Yeah.
Woohoo.
You work in a museum, which is quite cool.
Yeah, I work in the Waterfront Museum. Yeah.
In Swansea.
In Swansea, yes.
Yeah. Wait, is that the history one, or is that the maritime?
The maritime one.
Maritime one, yeah. I should probably go to that. I haven't been yet.
They're starting to move things out and change it.
Oh,
so
right.
maybe
Okay.
wait a little bit.
Yeah. There's nothing worse than going to a gallery and it's like, oh, sorry, we're closed because we're changing
things out, yeah.
Oh, gutted. Can't remember what we were talking about. That's good,
what were we talking about? We're talking about the artist future.
Oh yeah, Future Fund, yeah. That's it. Is it like ADHD or something?
I think it may be, and like that's being together and talking as well. That's it. So that's a recipe for disaster, isn't it? Just start staring at each other, just hoping we'll remember.
It's just
you got
it's
it.
just like 20 minutes of dead air.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah, that'd be perfect.
Yeah, Futures Fund, because I think the funding is a really tricky thing for artists, in that like there's funding out there, but it's jumping through the hoops, I think, a lot of the time, and actually sitting down and being like, okay, today I'm going to look for stuff, see what's out there. Oh, I'm going to apply for this thing. I'm getting organised. And I think in my experience with other artists and myself, not the most organised people.
No, not really.
Not like the most on the ball.
Yeah, it's not really the best formula for us to get things, is it?
Yeah.
There's a struggle.
Yeah.
And also you have to tick certain boxes, otherwise they're not even going to consider you at all.
And like knowing what those boxes are is tough.
Yeah.
And I have seen a few workshops though, like on my Instagram, that are like how to apply for things, and like they look really good, but they're never near me. So I'm like,
no. Did you not do a Zoom call?
Some of them you can do. I haven't seen any on my feed that are Zoom ones. They're all like in person. The last one was in like Devon.
Oh,
it's a bit of a trek to go, but it'd be good. I would like to do that at some point. I'm gonna edit this long pause out. I think.
No, keep it in.
Keep it in, yeah. Great. I'm just looking at my notes. I do wonder, like some podcasters I see, they just go right through for an hour. No pauses, like no breaks. They're really good at talking. They don't do like the likes, the ums, the ahs. They're just talking. It's like being on radio. Like they're so switched on. I just feel like, am I ever gonna get to that stage?
Yeah, I feel like you're already kind of there.
Thank you. That's very nice, but I don't know about that.
Well. So. well, I guess you're doomed then, really.
I should just stop.
Maybe just give up, you know.
Just give up, yeah. I need to burp.
Do it.
You know when it's like stuck?
I just won't look. Was it a good one?
It's good.
Yeah.
Well, I don't like to do like a massive loud one.
Do you not? Why?
Do
you want to do little dainty ones?
Yeah.
You need to give him a go.
Don't think I can.
What, really?
I'm not someone who can do it on command either.
Oh, I can. And the alphabet.
Wow.
Yeah. Oh my God, I am my father's daughter. Like, yeah.
I love your dad. He was at the private view of your show and he's just like so chill.
Oh really? Did you speak to him?
A little bit.
Oh
yeah.
really?
Yeah, just like just something like in passing. I think it was about your work. We were there in front of the giant, like the bath.
Oh yeah.
Soup.
The soup
one.
Yeah.
And it was just before like a bit of it fell down.
Yeah. Oh, I was waiting for that to happen, honestly.
That was so good.
Oh.
Because it was like 2 bits of rope going across wall to wall.
Yeah.
And then a really large, I don't know, it was like 1.5 meters by 50 centimeters sort of tub of soup. With like, and that's the stuff that contains the SCOBY to grow the material. And then draped over the rope was like the material essentially, all kind of wet and dripping.
And dripping,
nice. And then it was one of the ropes that like
I know. There's a nightmare with that. I mean, really, I should have looked at the space a bit better, but we couldn't drill into the walls, so I'd use the command strips. But, you know, interesting enough, I thought it was good it fell in the soup. There was a lot of issues on that opening.
Oh, really?
Well, not issues per se.
Just
happy accidents, I would say.
Okay.
So some of the pieces were falling off another sculpture and they were just rolling on the floor. But they weren't glued or anything. It was almost like a Jenga like puzzle. They would just fall off. They were unstable, which is perfect actually because I made those in reference to my knees.
Your knees?
Oh, my knees are mangled, but they pop out all the time.
No.
Yeah, and then I can't walk and I have to wear a brace. I have to carry a leg brace around in my bag at all times.
Oh my God.
But my left knee is the worst, so you might see me walking around. I have to stop and click my leg back in. But my grandfather and my father also have a similar issue with their left knee. So I was like, oh, that's very weird.
Yeah.
So, you know, they're called caps. And all these names are just things that when I'm making them, I'm like, oh yeah, that's that. Just so I remember. It's not necessarily like their actual name. I don't know how to refer to them.
Yeah, it's the distinction between naming something with like a title.
Yeah, and being really serious about it.
Yeah. Versus just being like, that's my kneecap.
Yeah, that's my kneecap. Yeah. Like falling all over the floor. Lovely.
Art reflects life.
It does, yeah.
I mean...
And I'm a smelly, gelatinous mess, apparently. Oh my gosh.
You do smell quite pissy today.
Do I?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It's okay. I just, had to say something.
Yeah, it's okay.
The windows are shut, so...
They are, so it's contained. You get to enjoy it.
I do. And I do enjoy it.
Oh, fantastic. That's good then.
Yeah.
Thank you for the compliment.
Thank you for smelling of piss. It's time for the part of the pod where we do a segment called But Is It Art? And where we ask the question, but is it art? And we're gonna critique one of your pieces. So this is a picture of the polyps from the show, I guess.
Yes.
Yes. And how would you describe, for the audio listeners...
How would you describe those? Tell me what you think first, Ollie, actually.
I would say they're kind of scrunched, abstract, almost like lumps of this dried SCOBY. So imagine like a flat, sort of like dried gelatinous material, but then it's dried to a point where it's almost kind of crispy, and then you've scrunched it, and you've kind of scrunched layers on layers, so it looks like this kind of like, I don't know, like this like cell that's kind of growing, like this kind of cluster of biological stuff. It's really interesting, and the colours range from like quite like really dark brown, almost black, to like a sort of tan sandy colour, kind of mottled in places. I'll put a picture of this on Armchair Artist Pod Instagram, and the link will be in the description of the podcast, so you can go over there to actually see the picture. But for audio purposes, yeah, that's kind of how I would describe it. It looks in places wet, and then in other places quite dry,
yeah.
which is interesting. So I guess that's when you've been like spraying it.
Yeah, giving them a good old spritz.
Yeah. Do you think I've nailed the description?
I think
like
that was spot on, honestly.
Yeah?
That was perfect. I couldn't have done that myself.
It's trying to paint it in the best light.
I think it's hard to try and describe something you've made in a way, because I make a lot of things intuitively, and I'm just sat and messing around. The top sections have an image, so that this kind of scrunched area at the top is an image of maybe internal structures or a heart, or but you can't really see it because it's been sucked up into nothing.
That's really interesting.
Yeah, so they create these like darker areas.
Yeah, and that's where like the ink is, the pigment.
Yes, yeah, and then I don't even know how many layers are built into that. But I'm hoping to take one of them and to put it in the soup.
Ooh.
Yeah, I want to, because I like to deconstruct everything, so everything is not going to stay how it was originally made.
Yeah.
So everything's in a constant state of flux.
Yeah.
Same with I'm going to call it the valve, because I don't think I can use the word I used with you on the exhibition night.
Yeah.
But I'm going to pop that in as well and see what happens. So I'm going to try and use tomorrow as a way of deconstructing everything in front of others, so they can also have a play and a feel and just see how many layers are built in, and they become something other than what their original purpose was.
Yeah, that's so cool. And so that's in the talk tomorrow, and it'll be like quite a hands-on, interactive sort of experience.
Yeah, I'm hoping so.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
Wow. I really like this idea of like reusing the materials and kind of things, things in a state of flux. And there's a lot of that in my work, and so it's interesting to see the similarities.
Yeah.
Like, mine is more like a kind of a material collapse, or like kind of like a failure of, well, all things, like whether that's kind of conceptual or physical. But with that comes a lot of reuse of materials into kind of something new, but in a way where you can see the traces of things.
Yes, this still has impressions of what it previously was.
Yeah. It's really interesting. I highly recommend listeners of the pod to go over and have a look at this picture of this artwork, and really get a sense of kind of what it's about. But is it art?
I mean, is it? If my grandfather saw them, he would say no.
Fair, I can see that.
I mean, he came to my MA show and had said, I'm proud of you lot, but I don't have a clue what any of this is. And fair enough.
There are members of my family that are the same.
Yeah, it's nice though, isn't it? It's kind of humbling.
yeah, definitely. And you need to be humbled as
you definitely do.
As a person, I think. I mean, I think it's art. I think it's definitely art.
It's giving it a good go, isn't it?
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, there goes my phone. It's on a plinth. It's on like a white plinth. So that's really the first step.
So it's definitely art now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I think there's a lot of, like, actually being serious, there's a lot of rigour to it, and there's depth, and I like seeing, like, layers in art, so, like, layers of meaning, and I I should have put my phone on Do Not Disturb. Layers of meaning in works, I think, makes it really interesting. And there's definitely layers in
Oh, he's so famous today.
I'm very famous. I'm so sorry. Let's. I could just leave this whole episode unedited, and it would just be so chaotic. Well,
I'd love that, honestly.
I do sometimes think, like, how much of the curtain should you pull back, like.
Yeah.
Because I like in podcasts when it feels very, very casual and conversational, just like two people chatting, but at the same time, in terms of listening to something, like, it has to be enjoyable. And sometimes, I mean, like, I've lost the thread of the conversation multiple times, and it's like stuff like that can really take you out of the listening experience.
Yeah, but then also some people may really enjoy that. I really enjoyed your first chat with, I think James was.
Oh, Lewis,
sorry. Yeah, with Lewis, that was fantastic when you were talking about pepperonis and eating the plastic.
Eating the plastic.
I was locked in from that moment. I was like, this is going to be fantastic.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, that episode's got a lot of positive feedback, and people have, I mean, mostly, like, people I know, so it's like a bias there, but they said, like, you can, because we've known each other for so long, I think that probably shows in, like, the way we talk to each other.
It definitely does. There's a comfort there.
Yeah, definitely, like a safety. And yeah, I've listened to podcasts where it's like you can almost sense there's a bit of a tension in the conversation because maybe the people don't know each other that well, or, like, I don't know, like, the vibes are not vibing. I don't know, it could be loads of reasons. Yeah, so I'm glad that like came across. Wow, we did it.
We did it. We actually did.
We actually did do it.
Who'd have thought?
Who'd have thought? Thank you for listening to this episode of Armchair Artist. You can find me on social media at Ollie Kirkham on Instagram, where I post about my art practice and such as, and so forth. And you can email me at armchairartistpod@gmail.com. See description for links and contact information. Lauren, where can they find you?
I don't know if I want to be found.
No,
no. I'm on Instagram at lauren.pitson, and then I just have a website which is Lauren Pitson.
Oh,
that's it. That's all I got.
I actually did Google you, and you were like, your SEO is really good. You were like one of the first.
Oh, really?
Things, yeah.
It's that photograph though.
Oh, I can't remember. Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's a nice photograph.
Oh.
You look fine.
Oh, thank you. Still though, you don't want a giant photo of your
it's
face.
It's like a classic headshot.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, then I take it back.
Yeah.
It's fantastic.
Yeah. I don't like I get a bit cringed when artists, like, pose in front of their artwork.
Oh,
and, like,
me
tend to
too.
be, like,
I
cool
hate that.
Do you know what I mean? Yeah.
I can't do it.
Yeah.
They wanted me to do it in a previous exhibition. I was like, I cannot do that for you, sorry.
Yeah. It's tough. That is tough.
I just don't like having my photo taken.
Yeah, I'm a bit uneasy around the camera. Some people have said, are you going to do, like, a video podcast? Because that's kind of the trendy thing to do. And it makes sense to have, like, to, like, monetize both, in that way, both things. But I just...
No.
I feel like too, like, self-conscious.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we're ending.
Oh yeah.
Cool. Yeah. Go see Lauren's work. Thanks for listening. Tune in next time. Send me an email. And have a great day. Bye.
Bye.